Okay guys, once the software is opening up, we are going to go and create our first project, or first model in here. Now to do that, we're going to go to File, New, and we would like to go and work on a model project. We select that. Then we can specify the name of our project. So in here we can specify the name. And you can even change the location, but we're not going to do it. Now for our project, we can then create a default model inside this. You can either select it from a standard existing template or use an existing model. Now we would like to use a standard template for most of the stuff. Now our initial work is going to be based on the requirements, so we are going to select the requirements category. Then go to the use case package. Now you'll see it's going to change some information here. And what I like to do is to add in the requirements, so that I know my model is the requirements use case model. Okay. So then we can just select finish, and it's going to go and create a project for us. Okay, so once it has done that and it's finished with all of it, you will see it's going to show you some instructions, some information on the requirements use case model. You can spend some time reading this, but it's not so important. Now what I would like to get into is that a lot of times when it opens up, it just shows to you just a folder like that. I like to browse it down so that we can see all the details in this. Okay. So guys, what we've done now is to create a quick project, and we are now going to quickly add in the system. Okay guys, so we are going to copy this functional area into our requirements use case model. You'll see there's an area which is called use case building blocks, and you'll find it in there. So right click, select copy, and then we're going to right click on the requirements use case model and paste it on there. Okay. So once it's there, we would like to also now go and change the name in that. So I'm going to right click on that folder and go to find replace, and I'm going to now search for that $curly bracket functional dot area, and then I'll say replace. Now note if you spelled functional wrong or something, that it won't find the word under replace. So just make sure your spelling is correct. And now we would like to tell it the system boundary name. In our case, it is going to be called the self-serve fast food system. And once I select replace, it's going to ask me to do I want to do this for all items, and I'm going to select yes. If I open this, it's going to go and jump into my use case diagram. You'll see self-serve fast food system use cases. Now I would like to change the name of the diagram there at the top. So I would like to be able to see self-serve fast food system use case diagram. Now there's again a note that tells us how to add in the use cases, the actors, all of that. You can spend some time reading through this, but we are going to do it in your case now. So I'm going to delete it. Now to add in the system boundary, what we need to do is to drag this folder which we created onto our diagram. Okay, so that we have our system diagram there. So guys, for the rest of the things, we can find most of them on the right hand side: the actor, the use case, the associations, even include and extend relationships. Some generalizations also is available from the palette. If you can't see the palette, just go and find it under your show view, and you can find it from there. So to insert an actor or a use case, I can click on the actor, and then I can click on my diagram. And we know we had a manager. And one of the things which the manager needed to be able to do was to log in to the system. And now what you'll see is we can place either an association or a directed association. Directed, when we create this, it means to us that we have some form of direction. So how do we create it? We click on the directed association, I click and drag it to the login. So let's do another pair. I'm going to add the custom also. And the custom also interacted with the ability to select a language. Now, what we're seeing from there is select a language, but we can also go to the from where we want to take our directed association and click on that arrow and drag it to select the language. But now what you will notice, it does not contain the arrowhead. So that can also be configured in the properties of the relationship to just show to us that we have some direction. Okay. Now the customer is interacting with select the language. But a lot of times we would like to make our lines look a bit nicer. So what we can do is we can go to set the line style to oblique style routing. And how do we do that? We right click on the line and we go to format, line style and oblique style routing. So you'll see it's going to create direct lines, and in one sense it looks a bit nicer. Awesome. One of the things we would like to do a lot of times is to arrange our diagram a bit. So we can go and click on our actors or things according to what you want to go and arrange. You can go to diagram, align, and then there's some options: align left, center, right, or top, middle and bottom. And in this case I want to put the customer underneath the manager. Now take for example, if I wanted to do the two use cases, I can also go select align and center, and in this case it's going to go and move it nicely for me. Okay, so at this point we have created part of our diagram. Now if we want to export our diagram, we can right click on it and say save as image file, save as image file. Now when you do this, it's going to ask you to where do you want to export. Now the normal folder will be your workspace folder. Then you can specify the file name. You will see it normally has a very long concatenated name. Now it gives us some options to which we want to export, give some pictures, PDFs. Even I like to export it to PDF. So you'll see there it goes, and it exports my diagram quickly as a PDF. Now please note that if you just click on a small portion of your diagram and you just click on the system boundary, for example, it's just going to export that portion. So please make sure when you right click on the total white space, and it's going to go and create your diagram appropriately and correctly. Okay guys, so I believe you should now be able to go and create the rest of your use case diagram.